What's good with it? In the hood with it? Back at it? You already know. Tas, 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 tas. Like a torta with some bad habits. We're going to get this one to cracking, right? But before we do, let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate all the support, man. I'm very humbled by it. Thank you guys. So if you haven't watched part 1 yesterday, episode 14, part 1, don't watch this one because I'm going to tell you right now, this is the conclusion and I'm about to get concluded and concussed all in the same episode, right? So make sure you guys watch part 1 so that way you understand what's going on because we're going to pick up from exactly where I left off. And that's me saying, fucking Sharky, get him right here to the car, eh? Right? So as my boy Sharky is trying to utilize his verbalization skills to get this fucking idiot to the car because me and Rick want to do something very horrible to him, right? He looks like he knows what's up. But as he comes in, he approaches the car and Sharky's like, just come here, hey, let me get at you, right? I jump out. Now as I swing on him, Ricky does the Superman, whooping! He does the Huelga bird, right? And Huelga bird's all the way over me and catches old boy. But old boy's no sucker, right? He had hands. He jumped back, right? Gives Ricky the uppercut. Ricky kind of crumbles because he fucking jumped out of the fucking window, right? But I'm already out and I just start putting beaters on this guy. Ricky jumps up and football kicks this dude's head to the Millennium and on, right? Buzz Lightyear'd him. Gave him the Toy Story, right? Boom! Now we're on him. Sharky gets out and he walks funny, my homeboy, and he's over there trying to put the boot to him. I'm like, I'm picking him up. Use your good foot, bitch. Use your good foot, right? So he's We're smashing this dude. Some other homeboys come out the pad, right? They see us. We're doing red on red for reals, right? They're like, hey, homie, what's up, man? Shut the fuck up, right? I'm choking him. Shut up. Rick's, I'll fucking ball him. I don't care. What? Whop it? We stop. What do you mean? I didn't mean him like that. Did I say it like that? Like, just beat him up. So we're mashing this dude. We're dragging him in the street. Like we're doing bad things to him. I'm like, hey, fucking, I just want to grab him, take off in the car and just run. Just, right, scrape him for what he did to Rick. Rick's all fucked up. He's re-bleeding, right? So we leave him fucking right there in the dust. Boom. We're good, right? We mob out. Straight street removal shit, right? That's what you get for messing with us, right? Go back to my tias. I'll call out now. Oh, you brought that little short fucker with a peg leg. What's up, fucking fuckface? But hey, we're gonna make him honorary fuckface number 4. We're gonna skip 3 because that's one of the paisas I was with the other night. He couldn't eat it right. He's fuckface 3. Hey, 4, what are you doing? Yeah, why do you walk like that? What happened? You got stabbed in the ass? I really did. The homeboy's like, I really did get that. Okay, I don't care. I just was asking. So we tell her, hey, yeah, we smashed the dude that beat up Ricky and all that. And that's good. Good for him. And bad for you because I don't want blood all over my house. So take your fucking shoes off. I said, you got roaches, bed bugs, and fat chicks eating corn dogs. Oh my, what do you mean you don't want? I don't like blood. There should only be blood in my bedroom during that time of the month. Just one of them things that a girl goes through. Orale, Monica. Right? I'm like, oh shit. So we take our shoes off. We're washing up. All DNA going down the drain, right? Ricky's like, Whoopin, did you see the way I hit him? I said, no, I seen the way he hit you. That motherfucker busted you up again. Right? Yeah. What's wrong with you? Ricky's like, Whoopin, I want the 1-on-1. I said, all right, we'll hook that up. So I'm thinking, okay, Ricky deserves that. But I know Ricky has major hands and he got stupid strength. So he doesn't usually lose too many 1-on-1s. But the homie got hands, right? And he's still the homie. Even though we stomped him out and he did what he did, like, hey, tit for tat, we're even Steven. Or at least we thought we were, right? So we're kicking back at the house, man. My tia's making food. We're eating. My tia's, I'm going to go to Bango. So you already know. I said, all right, there, we're just going to post it right here. And my phone's going off the hook, right? And I'm like, what's up? And it's my homeboy, one of my big homies, right? He's like, hey, bro, what happened? I said, what do you mean? He's like, what happened, bro? I heard you guys fucking rushed the homeboy for nothing. I'm like, hell no, bro. I said, my primo was at a party, bro. And there was them suckers over there, you know what I'm saying? And my primo fucking ran up like a real one does. I'm trying to make him sound all tough and shit, right? Really got pushed into it, right? But I don't really want to go over there. Those are hot. Like, get your ass over there. And so really, I'm upset with Ricky for putting me in this type of situation with the homies because up until then, My shit was pura, 10-5 a key. Like, no one had to worry about me in the hood. I'm always on point, right? Until today, right? So, and now I'm fucking never on point. Shit, I'm not even allowed in the hood to be on point. So, anyways, everyone wants to point at me. So now the homie's like, hey, bro, yeah, you know, the homie, bro, he came in the hood. He said, you guys just jumped them. Sharks too, all you guys, bro. That's a bad look, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your primo, he ain't from the hood, bro, so he don't have to answer for none of that. We'll catch him when we catch him. Hood business. But you and Sharks, yeah, bro. And I'm saying, what is this? The fucking Sons of Anarchy? You guys hit the fucking, you guys went to church and said, oh, that's it. You're going to rip the Reaper off our back? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm getting kicked out the hood. What happened? What happened? Ricky, I'm going to sock you. I was all upset. The homie's like, nah, none of that, bro. But hey, that homeboy wants to fade with your primo. He wants to fade with you. He wants to fade with Sharks. I said, oh, well, that ain't nothing but a word. Right? So I'm already shadow boxing as I'm talking to the homeboy. So I'm holding the phone like this. Fool, I ain't even tripping. Fool, I got that, right? Plus, I'm not done with them. Like the kick in the mouth that I gave him wasn't enough. The kick Ricky gave him was pretty much enough, right? He was concussed. But now it was my turn to get mines on the one-on-one tip. Now, I knew the dude had hands, major fucking hands. I seen him in action a gang of times. We used to go to this place in Modesto called Fat Cats. It's not even open anymore, right? I'll tell you a quick story on the side before we get into fucking me getting my ass whooped tremendously, right? So anyways, Fat Cats was the spot. Fat Cats had a boxing ring there. I remember the first time my homeboy G-Funk took me there, right? He was like, hey, we're going to go to a club and fucking, I thought we were going to the Palladium. That's where everyone goes. And he goes, oh, we're going to go to this fucking spot called Fat Cats, fool. I'm going to sign up to fight someone. I was like, damn, you can't just beat someone's ass. You got to sign up for it? He was like, yeah, no. Watch, you'll see when you get there. So I go in there, and they literally had a boxing ring, and it was tight. There was a gang of chicks twerking in the boxing ring, like a bunch of Jenny 6ix9ines looking like they were twerking on Blueface. I was like, damn, this is the spot. And you had to sign up, right? So we signed up to fight. We were going to fight the next month, right? And we just did what we did. It was a cool-ass spot, but I'm going to tell you right now, on the way out of there, some dudes fucking were walking in. They were from Modesto, and they kind of bumped my boy G. It was this black dude and this other Mexicano dude, right? He wasn't a northern. They were just regular dudes, like Marines or something. And this is where I get menudo, right? And this is where I get in that fashion, because the homeboy gave him menudo time. Remember I told you guys a long time ago, menudo was when the homeboy would knock someone out, and he'd tell him, hey, you're going to need menudo in the morning because you're going to be fucked up, right? So as we're walking, this is a big black dude, man. He looks like a straight Marin, right? And he's walking chin all up, and he kind of bumps my boy, but not on purpose. Just they happen to be in the same vicinity. My boy G-Funk has major hands. Okay? Dip phenomenal hands. Soldier Boy from 6th Street Stockton hands. Mike Tyson hands. Jake Paul when he knocks people out when they sign the fucked up claws hands, right? And so as he's walking, dude kind of bumps him, and my boy's like, hey, bro, watch where you're going. And the brother looks at him. He said, man, who the fuck you think you is, right? And he was like, hey, bro, who you think you are, Holmes? He was like, man, y'all better get the fuck up out of here, right? Before I fuck y'all up. Boom! Menudo time. It was menudo time. The homeboy gave him the kiss of death. That dude's looking. The homeboy snatched his chain. I remember he had a fat-ass chain, but it was fake. But he snatched it. We left. I was like, damn, G. He was like, and I'll be back next month. Hopefully that's my opponent. I'm like, man, if that you kind of snaked him. Let's keep it real. He's like, so what you saying then? So what are you saying, Todd? To all those bitches, ho, and all that. And we're bumping on the way back to Merced. So now, I already know what time it is over there in Fat Cats, man. Fools be getting knocked the hell out, right? So I get back to Merced, right? Boom. That was that. That black dude, the next month, we end up pulling up, man. He was there. We got jumped on, right? I ain't gonna lie. It was at that point I got concussed, right? So I know what concussions feel like. I know what getting your ass whooped feels like. I know all of that. But I'm prepared with the homie this time. Let's go, right? So I tell Sharks, hey, he's like, what's up? Whopping. Ricky's like, whopping. He's eating a frozen corn dog. Whopping, Sheena, you cooked this perfect. She's like, I didn't even put it in the microwave, but it fucking tastes so good. I'm like Rick ain't going with us, bro. Because we're going to try to not talk our way out of this, but explain that what happened. Shark is like, I don't even know what happened. Fool, you come. I just pulled. Shark, don't be scared, fool. Come on, Lamp, let's get it, right? So he's like, all right, bro. So the homeboy's like, hey, you guys pull up tonight, eh? You know what I'm saying? Pull up tonight to my pad. There's going to be a few homies there, man, and we're going to decide what happens. But and I said, hold up. What do you mean? Decisions, right? I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with decisions. Bro, I'm just going to pull up on some gangster shit, bro. He's like, yeah, you do that, Holmes. You do that. I could tell by the tone of his voice when he hung up on me. The last thing I heard is you do that and hung up. Well, hold up. I don't let another man dictate my program. Maybe I'll just watch Price is Right and not do that and eat frozen corn dogs and listen to Thea in the fucking room when she's going, fucking put it in already. I hate foreplay, right? Maybe I'll just do that because that seems a lot more. And with Sharky with his ear to the door, Thea's crazy, fool. I'm just shut up, fool. Right? So I remember one time, I remember 2 times. And they call me 2 times. I'm going to get the papers. No, right? So Ricky's like, whooping, I want to go with you guys. And I'm like, nah, bro, this is hood shit. You're not, you can't. But I'm a norteño. I don't give a fuck what you are. Bro, you just had a fucking frozen corn dog and you haven't showered in 2 days. And you got blood all over the same shirt that you wore when you got beat up. Like, nah, you're not coming with us. She was like, let me go. Why? We're not stopping at King's Table. Bitch, this isn't all you can eat. This is all you can fight. And right about now, Ricky's all busted up. He needs to kick back. And plus, my neighborhood don't play, man. They'll fuck around and shoot him and just be like, I told you not to bring on das, right? So Ricky's like, whooping, let me know what's going on. I got your back. What are you going to do? Right there on your moped? We got our business. We're going to handle it. So me and Sharks is scared as hell. Being honest with you. He's like, hey, bro, I got to change, Holmes. I said, what do you mean you got to change to fight? Bro, you got sweats on. Let's just go. Hey, bro, why do I got to fight? Bro, I fucking only got 1 leg. I see 2 of them. Just one of them doesn't work. Let's go, right? Shit, I got 3 legs. You don't see me complaining. Says, guy, just do the wraparound and just ask, right? But really, in real life, my heart's doing this. Look, exactly what my heart was doing. I'm going to show you guys. Is it really? I'm talking all shit like, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. I got these dudes. My heart's doing this. Just pumping, right? Pumping fish juice, right? Fish out of water, Marco Polo, right? I'm scared to death because I know this dude got hands, and I just don't feel like, in particular, getting beat up. But he owes me one, and I own one. So I'm aggressive, but my heart is doing this though. Hey, it even moved up to my shoulder. For some reason, my shoulder was going like this. So I'm like, oh man. But I'm not trying to show everyone I'm nervous. Whopping. So Ricky's like, whooping, what about if you just drop me off around the corner? And I said, that's a good idea because Ricky's a kamikaze. You know, come here, fucking peachy jolly green giant, a kamikaze, right? He's kamikaze. So I'm like, if I drop him off around the corner from the homeboy's house, there's a store right there, right? We call it the dead end store. He could be right there posted up, and then we can come back, swoop him up, and Navato can get all the licorice he wants. He likes Twizzlers, right? Whooping, I want Twizzlers. Are they active? I don't want the blue ones. I don't want the blue ones. They don't even make blue Twizzlers. Fool, right? It's red all day, every day. So again. So me and the homeboy, we go to his house, right? He goes in for a long ass time. I'm waiting in his car. This motherfucker let me in his car. I'm getting fucking carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm sitting in there for so long. It's like 30 minutes later, I got to call him like, hey, bro, are you going to fucking come out or what? He's like, hey, bro, come in. There's a new episode of Jenny Jones. Bro, we got to go meet the homeboys. Man, I don't even know if I want to be a homeboy anymore. Get your ass in your car, stupid, right? Before someone steals it, because I left it running, because I ain't got, I just left that shit running. Let's go. I ain't got time, blood, right? So he jumps in the car. That fool's wearing the exact same clothes that he said he was going to change when we got there. He didn't do nothing but sit his ass down, eat a bowl of Captain Crunch, and watch Jenny Jones. Y'all motherfuckers are too young. You don't even remember Jenny Jones. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, he's driving around the hood, right? I said circle a couple times, and my heart's doing this. I'm like, circle a couple times. Right? I'm all spooked. So we pull up, and there's like 10 homeboys right there. All the hitters, right? My boy G, just hitters. I'm like, fuck, bro. Why? Oh, why must I be so tight, right? So I jump off the car on some aggressive gangster shit. And I calm my heart rate down to about this. Right? And so it's not that bad, but you can still see it. And the homeboy goes, he doesn't even acknowledge me. He's like, what's up, Sharks? Sharks is like, hey, bro, I could explain. The homeboys called me and said that the homeboy got jumped. And all I know is I pulled up on some gangster shit, bro. And they're like, yeah, it's cool, bro. Hey, you lured the homeboy to the car and I can see him there. He's all fucked up, right? And I'm thinking, oh, I got the upper hand. Look, man. So I say something. I'm like, hey, bro, it's not even Shark's fault, bro. You know the fucker can't fight. He can't walk. I'm surprised he could talk. I'm surprised his baby's mama hasn't left him again, right? It's not him. They're like, oh, no, bro. He's got to get a piece of that too. The homeboy wants the one-on-one. So he's like, hey, the homeboy wants to see him first. So I'm like, he's scandalous. He just wants to knock fucking Sharky down real quick because he knows me and him is going to be a dog fight. Bulldog shit. I'm going to werewolf. I'm going to dog him out, right? I'm going to try at least. Man, Shark. I'm like, Shark, you got to do. He's like, fuck, bro. The homies are tripping. I said, they're going to get to really tripping, bro. Just do your thing. The homies are like, look, you guys take your fade. We're done, homie. We don't talk about it no more. Hey, what the homeboy did with Scandalous, he's gonna get his too. Believe me, he set your primo up. That wasn't cool, man. Your primo's in the good right now. Your primo did what he had to do, but still, homie, you know you can't have another homie from a neighborhood get on a homeboys from the hood, no matter what, right or wrong. Which is real hood shit, right? In my neighborhood, you can't go against the homeboys unless they're like bad. Then you can violate the shit out of them, right? But you can't, even though it's my cousin and blood's thicker than water, I ain't gonna tell them that, right? So I'm right there just posted like, all right. So Sharky gets out and he walks over there all chueco. What's up? Boom. Sleep time. Tucked him in. Nap time. I didn't even get the chance to read him Duck, Duck, Goose. That motherfucker got knocked out. Slid right back to the car. Hey, even when he slid on his ass because of his chueco ass leg, it still was all weird. You know, most people, they get knocked down, they just slide like this. This motherfucker slid like this. Oh, fuck, he's used to fucking... Anyway, so immediately, I'm looking like, oh, shit. My heart goes. My heart started switching sides and shit. And the homeboy's like, hey, what's up, right? The one that I jumped on, he's like, what's up, bro? You kicked me in the face. You did this, that. Man, fuck that. What's happening, homie? This dead end. Brrr, we're fighting, and it's a good one. And because I hit him in an open wound, he's like, ow. I'm like, yes, right? I'm getting, but I ain't gonna lie. He was hitting me with some solid individual fists, right? Boom, boom, boom. He's catching me, right? And guess what happens? Everything was going to be everything. And my primo bends the corner. Whoopin! This is Norte! And comes running. Dum-dum, right? Jumps in and man, oh man. He jumps in, grabs that dude by the leg and fucking picks him up and dips him on his head. Splits his whole shit. And I'm on him and I'm looking at Ricky like, no. I'm doing it in slow motion, no, and my heart's, I'm like, no. Right? Man, the homeboys fucked me up. They were dragging me, kicking me in the face, in the head. They gave me a concussion, man. Hey, I literally, for the first time in my life, let Ricky drive me to the hospital. Hey, they stomped Sharky out. They fucked Ricky up pretty bad. I mean, he could still drive. Why does he always get away with shit, right? The homeboys smashed me, and they were like, hey, bro, you're no good. And I was like, what? I didn't even do nothing. We told you not to bring your primo. I said, I didn't. I dropped them off at the store to get licorice. What happened, Holmes, right? They're like, nah, we're going to go to the hospital and get at you. I said, oh, no. These motherfuckers going to rip the cords out my veins, right? So I'm all in the hospital. My eyes all fucked up. My heart's doing this. It's kind of real mellow because I got low blood pressure at this point, right? Homeboys knocked the blood pressure out of me. The main homeboy comes to the hospital, right, with his old lady. With flowers. This motherfucker still has sangre on the bottom of his Cortez from my head. And he's like, hey, bro, we talked about it. It's good, bro. We were just, it was a little emotional right there. Look, bro, the red on red shit, man, you know. I said, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? My primo's a dum-dum, bro. So it's not that, you know, it's my primo. You know how it is. Remember when you brought your cousin, that Southsider from LA, and I fucking socked him hella hard, bro, and you got mad at me and hit me? Remember? He was like, yeah, bro, but I told you that was my primo. It's all about respect. I said, yeah, but that vato was like, Sur gang in my face. Put your fucking shirt on, ese. So I hit him, right? And he was like, yeah, bro, but this is a little different. This is a homies on homies. I said, so what happened with the other homeboy? He said, bro, he got the stabilization too after what you guys did to him. He said, you know, Ricky fucked him up bad, bro, picking him up. So I said, you know, Ricky's out with that shit. He said, he is with that shit, bro. He is with that shit. He said, but look, we got a call from the homies, man, that Ricky rushed. And they told us that the homeboy was pushing him into it and that when they fucking started jumping on him, he kicked Ricky and ran, bro. I said, so Ricky was telling the truth. He said, yeah, bro. He said, don't worry, man. We got him. I'm going to tell you guys right now, in all my time being in my neighborhood, we never kicked anyone out. Like, that wasn't our thing. We never had it. Like, usually if a dude fucked up or he dropped out, whatever, he just bounced, right? I know. I can tell you, right? They just don't come back or they disappear or whatever. We never had to go that route. This vato got kicked in, kicked up, down, and out. That vato, right? I was in prison years later. Ran into this motherfucker in New Corcoran prison, Sad F. And that vato was from the Sur gang. I was like, no. I didn't put him on blast. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing, but he was kicking it with the Southerners, and I just looked at him like, damn, man. Homeboys put so much hands on it, that motherfucker moved to Burbank. Right? He was like, I'm cool. He don't want that smoke. Anyways, with that being said, that's the conclusion. They concussed me. The homeboy said it was all good to go back to the hood, but I was watching my back. Ricky became the hero of the situation when he made me the zero of the situation. And Sharky, I didn't talk to him for like a year. They put his fucking foot behind his head, and that motherfucker was walking like this. And for everyone that's tripping, my heart went back to this. So it was all good. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the Super Gunners episode 14. Tomorrow, episode 15, man. And ooh, do I got a banger for you. For the homeboy Hector from Bakers, it involves Brianna, Changa, and a cold twist. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. And that's not getting any more concussions because I got to drive my kids to school. The gun. Bang, bang.